Retro Rob plays everything.
Hey, Rob here, and welcome to Pocket Watch, where I show you games that I enjoy playing on the GPD Pocket, which is this little tiny guy right here. It's a handheld Windows 10, not really a gaming device, but it is an all-in-one. It's like a tiny netbook, in fact, but unlike most netbooks, it actually doesn't suck. It's fun to play things on, and it's fun to find out what its limitations are, and right here we're going to be pushing, really kind of pushing the limitations of it with a game that I got in my inbox a couple times, both from the developer and from one of the publicists I work with. This is Jydge, spelled with a Y, strangely enough, and it's kind of a weird mix of Robocop meets Judge Dredd. It's done well, though. It's got a sense of humor about itself, but it's also pretty gritty, pretty bloody, and a lot of fun. I mean, obviously, I wouldn't be showing it to you if I didn't like it. It's made by a company called 10 Tons Limited. I don't think I've ever done anything by them before. And another interesting thing, though, I'm not going to show you here, it has split-screen local multiplayer on it, which you never see anymore, which is really cool. So you might want to think about it if you like to game with a friend. That is really freaking cool. I like that that they bothered to do that. So anyway, let's go through options real quick and see what we got set for display. Again, you can make this thing look really pretty. I actually kind of prefer running it on my big machine because it can look really good, but it does look really good on the handheld, as you'll see in a minute. I've got it running at 1280 by 720. I don't use a preset, but as you can see, I've got bloom on, high quality bloom as well. I could probably lower that and get a little bit more love. The film grain actually isn't too bad. It's just a personal preference that I'm not running it right now. Reflections does tend to kill it. Shadows does, but it seems to be running fine on here. Keep the decals on because it looks way better with them. And don't run anti-aliasing because, of course, that's horrible. It just goes to heck. But anyway, and that's every game, not just this one. Let's take a look. Dual stick shooting awaits. And I do love dual stick shooters. All right, so now let's start this. This is one of those games that has an overhead map. You can replay the missions to get better at them. It has, and I'll show you that in a minute. It has like it has a system in it for unlocking that's based on things that you achieve during the mission, and I'll show you that in a minute too. But moreover, it also has this judge system with a Y, and you basically can install hard points for adding different power-ups to your system. Shrinkify, I like that one. You're 30% smaller, so you're harder to see. But you might need it actually in some missions, because there's some missions where one of the things you'll get a bonus for is not getting spotted the entire game. There's some other better ones for that, but you'll find that you actually do have to switch these out if you want to do really good at the game, and you're definitely going to want to keep unlocking, and that's one of the really addictive parts of this game is the constant unlocking. There technically is only really this weapon, but you keep upgrading the living heck out of it. So you've got, like, I've got this spider as my secondary, but I could have rockets, C4, or a whole bunch of other crap that I haven't unlocked yet. And I've played quite a bit of this, so there's a lot of content on there. Yeah, it sounds like I'm selling it, but I really do actually like playing the heck out of this game. So long, and I'm terrible at it. Long range, I've extended the range of the weapon. This plasma reload, what it means is when I reload, it will shoot out some plasma shots to protect me while I'm reloading. I don't have this third slot yet. Man, I really got to get that. I could really use that. And then here is your fire mode. There's a number of different fire modes available if you speak English. The shotgun's actually good, but I haven't bothered to upgrade it just because the distance is kind of short, and I'm way better with long distance weapons. So I've got plasma I've been upgrading, and as you can see, it's got these little sliders, and you can just keep adding damage upgrades to it, and you will definitely want to keep doing that. Okay, so finally we're here at the map. So plenty of upgrades to do. We're finally here at the map. We can choose some missions. I'm gonna go with. I want to make sure we can do one that has some. Yeah, okay. Rescue some hostages. I want to rescue some hostages. I'm gonna do it on normal, not hard. I'm never gonna make the 30 seconds right now in my current condition, so that's not gonna happen. And I'm definitely gonna get spotted. So I'm gonna do this on a little bit easier level, but I want to show you something because you can accidentally kill the hostages, but there's also a perk that can counter that. You can have a perk that will make it so your bullets don't hit hostages. Just all sorts of crap. All right, here you go. And I totally missed the crap out of him, but he is now dead. There's also a hack upgrade, which I do use on a fairly regular basis because there are some locked chests in the game, and you'll need that hack tool to get them. And it is a lot of hands. That's because I'm focusing on the game for once. And there's a lot of stuff like that where you're going to want to play through with different perks to make sure that you get everything out of each level, and you're going to need everything out of each level. All right, so here is my here are the people that are needing rescuing, and hopefully I will be able to do that. All right, so there's a window over here, so what I'm going to try doing is I'm going to try killing him without accidentally hitting a hostage. Oh yeah, that was another perk that I have. I've got this little lightning thing that strikes him. Okay, it looks pretty good. Listen, this is hilarious. I hope the sound's up loud enough that you can hear this, but if I hit rescue, he's going to tell him to get going, and I don't know why, I love the voice they used on that. It was really good. I'm usually not that nuanced about it, but look at that. Citizens escape. What's funny is if one of these bad guys had seen those citizens, they totally would have shot him. They have no problem. The first time I saw that, I was like, oh man, that is freaking awesome. You're dead. Good. And right now, this is early on. This is on the first level, so you've got kind of some samey enemies, but there is a lot more. I'm going to show you one more level a little bit further on. I think I can escape now. I can't actually hear it. I don't see here. I could have used the hacking tool to sneak in through the back, and that might have helped my stealth a little bit. Do I have everybody? Yeah, get back to the vehicle. Sorry, my mic was totally blocking that. All right, let's get back and fly away. Like in Back to the Future. Yeah. All right, so there we go. You could retry it too. These are actually just the same things that I showed you before. They're just displayed in a different format, so that's nothing actually new. It's just nice because if you want to retry it, you can change it midstream and not have to restart or go back to this map to do it. All right, so we got hostile. This is a harder one. I'm just gonna go on normal. Don't get spotted. I'm definitely gonna get spotted. Save the hostages. Yeah, let's go to one where we here's an interesting one. Let's do a different type of mission. This is survive for 60 seconds. I'm gonna make it 50 seconds. I'm gonna do it on the easier one. I definitely will take damage, although I am hopeful that at some point I'm gonna get through this one without taking damage. It's almost certainly gonna happen because I'm talking. This is also, I told you about this guy. He's a drone that I've added, and he's useful for defense. I found on this level it's best to kind of hang back a little bit. Note, I also have these little secondary guys. I know I got all sorts of crap. There's just all sorts of crap to this game. And these little crabs run out and they attack the baddies too. Unfortunately, there will be a big baddie. And he will probably do some damage to me. I will not be able to hide. Thanks for running there. Oh man, I am dead. Well, I'm not dead, but I'm not... Yeah, I just screwed it up. I'll likely live, but I'm not likely to win it. There we go. Is that friendly? Yeah, nope, dead. I made it. but it's over. So I get a mistrial, which is a real bummer. I do hate those mistrials. I hate losing. I should be used to it by now. Shouldn't mind. All right, let's do one more because I have not done this one yet. I'm not this far. I'm not in this part yet. So let's just try this one. I'm supposed to collect evidence and loot all containers. That's pretty good. I'm definitely gonna take some damage. And let's go. So. These things. This is basically how you gain some money. You do gain money for achieving things during the game, but you also get money for finding it. Yeah, they went untouched. Oh, dude, he is taking forever to kill. You also get money for the chests you find and loot. And watch out for that. That's an explosive right there. Thanks, spider droid. Okay, so I collected evidence. There we go. So you can definitely grind this game out if you need to try and get further along. That said, yeah, I need a hacking tool there. That said, once you've taken like all these like special things like this guy, you can't take them again. So if I replay this, shoot, yeah, I'm dead. If I replay this and I have taken something, it's not going to be there for me again. Come on. All right, we'll do one more try here. I'm just going to try and get this. You see how I zapped a bird that got close to it? Yeah, people have rockets. That's painful. Metal, untouched, failed. You are big failure. Loser. Alright, so. And you can knock out parts of the wall sometimes too. Ah, shoot. We're gonna go right after Rex here. Escape for a minute and get some distance on him so maybe I can shoot him. Here, he's gonna come after me now. And I got him. So that's good. I got a medal for that too, I believe. Good. Nice. Alright, there is the money. I need a key. So there's a key hidden around here, but I might be able to work my way around. Yeah, there we go. Another key's required. Damn it. What's this gonna do? Pressing it. What's it doing? So where am I gonna get this key from? Oh, I hope not him. Okay, he's dead. I don't really want this other guy to see me. Actually, that one's probably okay. Yeah. But I don't want any of the more deadly characters to see me now, so I'm going to try and hide a little bit. Okay, I can get back to the vehicle at this point. And maybe I'll just try it. Maybe I'll just try and get out of here, but it would have been nice if I could have got those keys and got that. There we go, though. I made it through. Sentence executed. So, that was a successful run there. This is Jydge. Yeah, a whole bunch of cool stuff to do. I really like the mechanics of it. The controls are really tight. You know, you got to use a decent controller with it. I actually can use the 8-bit controller that I have for it, the SNES one. That works pretty well. Oh, here it is. Here we go. This guy works pretty well for it. I mean, it's not like perfect. I prefer using an Xbox controller or an Xbox One controller, but yeah, the controls are actually really pretty good. Runs very smooth on the GPD Pocket. Really like it. Good game. Solid. Thumbs up. $15 and pretty well worth it. I would say, honestly, if I had played a demo of it, they should probably put a demo out there if they don't have one. If I'd have played it at $15, I probably would have picked it up just because it's so darn addictive. So anyway, that's Jydge. And that is GPD Pocket Watch for this week. Boy, I am getting way better at this, aren't I? Bad. Thumbs up. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe for more, and I'll see you in a couple of days. Bye.
Retro Rob's gaming videos.